Hey there guys, this is Darren Stevenson. Welcome to week 4 of the World's Race. Unfortunately, I fucking scrubbed. So today I thought it'd be better to give you a deck profile from somebody who actually did well at the YCS 200th. And it's my teammate Tom Viergutz from CCG. We both played the same list. What did you play then, Tom?
Yeah, I played GOKI. I think GOKI is still the best deck even after the list. I think all decks are a little bit bricky and not that consistent, but GOKI has the biggest power level, so I think it's the best choice for this event, because pure is some kind of slow, and even if you get hand trapped or brick, if it's not that hard, you can still win because they won't pressure you enough.
Yeah, I definitely feel the same. Don't want to play a lot of slow mirrors all day. You just want to kill them, don't you? Just get over and done with. Show that you're the best. Let's get to our lovely profile.
Yeah, so I would say good GOKIs. These 9 Suprex. I think there's no need to explain it. the Suprex.
He's nuts. You draw Suprex, you win.
Yeah. Cobra is just a good GOKI to normal summon, and it can be summoned out of result when you play 3 grip spells. So
yeah.
And yeah, Octo is just another good GOKI to draw, and you need multiple Octos to get you to your combos. So it's good to resolve it and then have another one in hand. So
yeah, makes the combo better to have 3 as well, because sometimes when you draw them when you play 2, it's really, you feel like you're like minus a GOKI.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I think 3 is the right number.
Yeah, for sure.
So for extenders, 3 Butter Spice.
This was really good for me that weekend.
Yeah, Butter Spice was the best extender all over the weekend, because it's so good if you draw it, even multiples, because it's a monster, and it's the only really good monster extender in my opinion. So it plays around anchor, it plays around impermanence, because if they anchor impermanence your Suprex, you will have still this and then go assault and then do the whole thing again. It's just, overall it's a pretty good card.
Yeah.
Then I was playing 2 Red Layer and 1 Junk Forward. Yeah, I was like, Junk Forward isn't that good of a card because it's so weak, and yeah,
we need a bigger boy, don't we?
Yeah,
need more attack.
So against Pure and against Trickster and against Altergeist, sometimes they even struggle to get over this. So I was like, okay, I want to play this, but I don't want to play 3 because you can't normal summon it, which conflicts with like this, and you can, if you draw 2, you cannot make assault. So I still wanted to have 1 junk and 2 of these, because you can, if you draw like this, you can still do assault and do some kind of stuff. Also,
a good reason was you still want to play like 3 of this, but you want it to still be searchable off Rhoda.
Yeah.
And playing the 1 junk forward means you can just search it off Rhoda as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Then for another GOKIs, 2 Rescorpio. Rescorpio is a pretty weird card. I think 1 should be fine, but in this format, I think 2 are needed, because if you have to open with it and do combo, you have to search the second one out of assault.
Well, yeah.
So you need the second one just to make the big combo.
Yeah, I
think it's needed.
Yeah, you definitely need to.
And same with Red Layer. 2300 attack for Trickster and Pure. Sometimes they struggle to get over it.
You can get over in Spectre Border as well, which can be really annoying.
Yeah. So yeah, Bear Hug.
The dickhead.
Yeah,
it's an absolute pain in the ass.
Probably the worst GOKI, but it's just not a GOKI which searches, and I think you have to play the 1.
You definitely have to play him now.
Yeah. For the good combos, you need 1.
Yeah.
1 headbat.
No, 2 just feels right.
Yeah, but I think the 1 headbat is fine, because there's only 1 time where you need the second headbat is when you open Suprex and the headbat, but it's only if you open Suprex headbat and nothing else. So it's pretty unlikely to happen. That's why I think 1 is enough, because you don't want to draw it.
Yeah, I played 1 headbat as well. I caved. I'm sorry.
Then yeah, the 1 Ibli, you have to play it. It's not that bad to draw it. Like, many players were like, okay, what do you do if you draw Ibli? But there are many hands with, like, you can end with the U-Link and then Cerberus and stuff, and there's even a big combo where you can do the whole thing when you draw her. So I think it's okay. And even if you have it in hand in the grind game, sometimes it's bring Unicorn back and go for a big play, and I think it's okay.
I never minded, honestly. When I drew it, it was fine.
Yeah. Then 3 instant fusion. I still don't like 3 because it's you know you have 2 dead cards in your deck. Like from turn 1, 2 dead cards, and if you draw it off,
it's the same with every extender. Like,
yeah, but
it's the best one you can play at any point in the combo. So I feel like you have to play
that's
3.
correct, but that's why you have to play 3. But still, it sucks that you have to play 3 because it's such a bad card if you resolve 1.
You need to see it though. The combo.
Yeah. So 2 best cards.
Oh yeah, these save me lots of pickles.
if you draw a Soul Charge and have a playable hand, it's always you can play through every hand trap you wish for. And Reborn is just another good card for Reborning Fireball and stuff. Round
1 I had no extender, and I had headbap, so I just made Unicorn and Cerberus, and I drew this. It did full combo. It's great. I love Reborn.
It's just great. 2 Succession. I think it's the correct ratio because it's a really, really good extender, don't get me wrong, but 3 is a little bit tricky because it's a once per turn effect, and still I played 2 and I was still drawing 2 like 3 or 4 times.
I bricked on it as well.
Yeah, and you don't want to play too many of these Reborn cards because you can't do a combo with them. You have to draw other cards, and it's just like always a combo card and does nothing for himself.
Yeah, exactly. It's the 2nd and 3rd Reborn, which are the best cards to play for Ash, because Ash can hurt, but they're also really bricky and they're not start cards.
Yeah. So bricky and
here we go.
Rematch. I think it's the best brick.
Yeah.
The best brick card.
It's also insane. You have to play 2.
Yeah.
You just get in the grinds, especially this format.
That's all you can say about this. It's actually pretty bad to draw it. Draw 2 is horribly wrong.
Yeah,
but
it happens.
Yeah,
drawing 1 can be really good. It can help you play for Ash as well.
Or drawing Lockbird.
Yeah, and
also. But yeah, 2 is needed.
What knocked me out the tournament was Ghost Spell on this, and I had to pass and I'd lost. It's really annoying.
Then the one of are the 3 equip spells. Living Fossil, I think, is just a good equip spell in this deck because it's another extender in some cases, and when you go to the grind game, it's always a card you can do something with. And a Fertile is, it's a Twin Twister against Pure, so these are the 3 best equip spells. I think another equip to consider is maybe DDR. Like, could be good, but I think the one card you lose for it.
I think this is probably better because it doesn't require anything.
Yeah,
and it also plays for Ash as well.
Yeah. That's why I think Living Fossil is just a better card.
Yeah.
And also 3 equip spells because if you draw Octo, which we play as 3 of, you have to send all 3 to get Cobra to get full combo. So I think it's correct to play 3.
Yeah, helps you grind better as well. Just someone to use back to back as old days if that happens.
Yeah. So 4th Super X.
just Super X, nothing else.
I think there's no explanation needed. Just search every card in your deck. It's pretty good. You're engaged, probably. Called by the Grave. I think it's pretty important in this format because Ash is the most popular hand trap all over the format, and everyone is playing Ash. So this is good for and OTKing the Pure matchup with this when you banish Ray is also pretty important in my opinion. So I think it's a good card, a solid pick. The other 3 cards are Twin Twisters. Yeah, it's just a rogue format.
Yeah, fuck rogue, right?
I have to say I still don't like 3. I think 2 is a better number because I bricked a lot with 2. So maybe I would cut 1 and play an Upstart instead of. But not sure.
I always wanted to say it honestly, especially in this tournament. Yeah, maybe not in future events, but it just depends what.
It's it depends on the format. But I think 3 is fine. But for me, maybe it's one too much.
Yeah.
And to Fenrir Shade Brigandine.
I love that card.
Yeah, it's just a good card overall. You can always special summon it. It's an extender. It's just good. But same as Succession, you don't want to play 3 because and Institution. Because if you resolve 1, you don't want to draw the 2nd and 3rd. So
plus it conflicts with traps that we want to side deck, so you can't play too many because we need to side them out.
Yeah, correctly. So main deck, 40 cards. I think it was a pretty consistent list. I think we've done pretty well with the main deck.
Yeah. There wasn't many games I bricked. I think I did brick once, but overall I think I just lost to like grinds ultimately.
Yeah, I bricked like 3 times over like 13 rounds. I think it's okay.
Yeah.
One was in top cut, but it's okay.
If it wasn't in top cut, you would have won the whole thing. Happens.
So extra deck is 2 Assault, self-explanatory, 2 Mermaid because you need 2 for the combo.
Yeah, especially important when you hard your way play as well.
Yeah, but I think probably before the list it should be good to play a second. I think I felt like the second one was pretty solid.
I always liked it. When we dropped it for Link Karibo, when we got that, it felt different.
Yeah, but when we talk about Link Karibo is the most busted card in he's so good with Firewall and Gambler.
It enables so much stuff. It's silly.
And even if you brick, it saves you for a turn, and it's such a good card overall. I think one of the best cards in the extra deck. So
absolutely, yeah.
Then 3 Nightmares. 3 are needed because you have to waste 2 during the whole combo thing. So you can decide if you want to end on Phoenix or Cerberus. So the third one is the one you end on. We thought that you will always end on Cerberus because if you have 2 Mermaid, and for this reason you don't need Phoenix in this scenario. So
yeah, and Cerberus' monster effect. The pop is actually shit. I want to play a second of this, but you need to end on this for the combo, so you need to play 2, unfortunately.
Yeah, I wish I played the second Phoenix for so many times, but
yeah,
there's no space.
Can't fit it. Yeah.
So then Unicorn, obviously, like, yeah,
good cards.
And then Trigate, nothing to say. Gambler, Firewall, all staple. Then we played Raijin for instant fusion because it can out stuff like Border and Mekaba and stuff. Even Licorice, I won one game because I booked Licorice with it and doesn't get the burn damage. So I think it's overall the best choice, even if it conflicts with something like Living Fossil and stuff. But I think it's good.
Yeah.
Then the IB for the new Goblin.
It's a bit of a shit goblin.
Yeah. She wishes to be the goblin, but yeah.
It's just a ladder, isn't it? It's
yeah,
a ladder
it's
in the
just
combos.
like you will always link it away either way when you gambler, so it's just an enabler with the 2 arrows.
Helps you pseudo play around Ogre as well.
Yeah, sometimes.
To an extent.
Yeah. And
my favourite card in the extra deck by a mile.
Boris Sword.
Loved it. Helped me enable so many OTKs that were so easy to do.
I've summoned him like twice.
For real?
Yeah.
I think I summoned him every match.
It's just like I think
maybe I'm doing it wrong.
I don't know, but it's just like Boris Sword is always the card you end on, and if your setup isn't that good, it's always like an all-in move. And it was always like they had 2 back row or 1 back row, and I don't want to commit into that back row.
I would only do it if I like cleared their back row with Phoenix and Unicorn, and then I'd go for the Boros Sword play.
Yeah, but you have to have many resources to do it because
of course, your hand had to be like insane.
Yeah, and I never could like do Unicorn, Phoenix, and then go into Boros Sword.
Yeah,
like 2 times, but your hand has to be pretty good.
It really helped against Sky Striker when Shizuku give you a zone. Before Izolde, I would always make Phoenix first, and then I'd go into Izolde, Unicorn the other one, and then it would just turn into a Boros Sword game.
Yeah, but I played against a few tricksters, and the pure decks I got were like always doing Anchor and Eagle Booster on my monster, so you can't OTK with Boros Sword. Then it's pretty sacky. So I don't think they know that I play this, but it seemed a little bit like this. So yeah, extra deck. Worst part of the deck apparently. The side deck?
Yeah, side deck.
I think it wasn't that good, to be honest.
Yeah, I think a lot of games I lost just because I wish my side deck was a bit stronger.
Yeah, so I think Imperial Order isn't that good, but it's a card that wins you games, so I think you have to play it. And because it's like this, we were playing like these to search the Imperial Order, to side these and search it, but yeah, we figured out like after game 1 they have like 9 to 12 hand traps in the deck.
Yeah. Everybody's like signing evenly matched as well. And
Yeah.
somebody impermanence my Trigate and then evenly matched my board, and I never did this combo again. This was like round 3 or 4. It was round 4, and after that happened, I was like, I'm never doing it again. So I just stopped doing it.
Yeah, we didn't expect it that much evenly in the format. So I think before the event it was a good idea, but if I would do it again, I wouldn't do it again. Like
everyone's thrown in evenly, so it's terrible.
Yeah, it's just terrible at this point. Then we played 3 Ghost Reaper for like the combo decks, the Salt decks, and Fireball decks.
Yeah.
All this shit, like yeah, you have to have something.
I played a 3rd Midbreaker instead, but I should have played the 3rd Cherries. I wish I had more hand drops.
Yeah, and then 3 Ash.
Yeah.
It was horrible for me, but I think you still have to play it in the side deck because it's the most versatile hand trap. It's good against nearly every deck, and you can side. If you have nothing to side, you can always side Ash. I think.
Yeah, you just throw it in. Yeah, that's what I do. If
Ash.
I'm like 1 space off and I need to side something out that's bad, I just throw in an Ash because it's gonna hit something.
Something always gets Ash, so I think it's correct to play this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Magic and Midbreaker Field, like Darren said, he played 3, I played 2.
Yeah, this is definitely right. Yeah, I should have played 2.
Yeah, but still, I was never a fan of the card, like even in the last format, and I still think it's not that good as it should be, like in theory.
It depends. Like if they've got like hand traps. If Ash, it doesn't play for Ash, and that's the problem. Because if they have Ash, you can just player can just stop. But if they have everything else, then you just win.
Yeah, but for me, this was like the most common hand trap. So.
Yeah.
And Cherry, everyone was citing Cherry. I got Cherried so often. I was like, Midbreaker Field, okay, Cherry, okay, pass.
It doesn't beat the best 2 hand traps that beat you, so
yeah, so
that's the issue.
It's a little bit annoying because if you have a good combo, you can always play around Ogre, and Impermanence isn't that good against the deck, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So, and then I think the best card, maybe in the format, in the side deck for every
the boy here comes
combo and OTK decks.
Yes, the real reason you play Goki.
Yeah, it's hilarious how good this card is.
Oh god, it's insane.
I once every game I drew this, I won. It's just like I said, Reboot best card in the side deck. We did something wrong, but Reboot was definitely right.
Yeah, absolutely.
The best choice to play at events, so
yeah, I definitely don't regret playing Goki. Thanks a lot, guys. Be sure to like CCG on Facebook and subscribe to their YouTube channel, and be sure to like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks very much. This is Tom Viergutz's Top 64 Goki deck profile. This is Darren Stevenson signing off. See you guys later.